Wow.
Did an incredible job. So just had to give you a glimpse at that. We're going to probably see some cars a little later, but like I said, we are on a mission. So I'm going to start walking towards the swap meet right away here.
Awesome.
I hope everybody's having a good day. Everyone say hello to Annie. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good over here. So just I should maybe let the people know who are going to be watching this. I'm actually not at BugJam, but Brent's going to be my man on the ground. So I'm actually just finished my week out in Las Vegas at SEMA, but he's gonna help me maybe do some stuff. I'm gonna let him talk about that. But I'm not at BugJam. I'm in Las Vegas, but through the magic of the internet, it's almost like I'm there.
Very, very well said. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We were just playing with this yesterday to see if we could even pull it off.
Yeah.
As technologically advanced as we are, but we think we're going to be all right. If it gets a little glitchy, let us know. We are interested in bringing good footage to you for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, all systems seen go.
Yep, looking good.
Give you a look at this, Annie. All the way up the rows that go back to the tree line back there.
Holy.
And, oh, here's Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
I'm good. Good to see you. I've seen it. It's good.
Did you see the guy that looks like
him? Yeah. I have not.
There's a guy on there I saw like a preview.
Telling me there's some guy somewhere that looks like me. Would that possibly happen?
Exactly. Check this out. So look at all of them and then watched a few of them. And after looking at him for a while, it wasn't you know?
Sure. That's funny.
You got a brother out there for sure.
So we're live right now. So this is the thing, folks. We have this mission, but really these VW shows are a social event. The cars are an excuse that we can all get together, see our friends that we've known for years in this kind of a setting and just catch up with each other. So this won't be the last time that I run into a good buddy like Mike.
First time I saw you was you bought that air cleaner from me for some old
for the double cab. I still have it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we scratch each other's backs. We swap parts. I'm going to run on Mike. But thank you, man. Good to see you. What's up, Mark? Mark, I'm sorry. I just kept calling him Mike. Friends for years. Don't know his name. Thanks, Mark. Mark Voke. I remember now.
Yeah, it's all right, Brent. You're juggling lots right now.
But yeah, that won't be the last time I do something silly.
Right.
And in 3, 2, 1. All right. So I was saying, there you go. So I walked up the hill just a little bit, but way back in the tree line, the swap meet goes all the way down the hill.
That's incredible.
Now, Annie, I am quite happy to find you whatever you need. What is it that we're looking for today?
All right. So I think I am after some engine parts for Helen. So,
dual carbs?
Well, I'd love some dual carbs for her, but listen, she's just a simple little stock 1600. But I am looking.
Here. Who are you filming now?
Well, I'm live with Annie's VW.
Annie's VW from Canada.
Yeah, you got it.
Right? Yeah. I follow you. I'm the one who said don't put the. She was doing the installation on the roof, and I said don't do that. The adhesive is gonna melt. She's like, I live in Canada. It's like, well, you remember now.
Yeah, man.
Serial man.
We don't have that problem there. Thanks, man. Shoot, I'm gonna get called out for some things here. Dang. But yeah,
so you were saying?
Yeah, just to get back. So my little stock 1600, which is a good little engine. I'm just looking to do the next thing. So I built her the way she came to me, which was without a doghouse cooler. No doghouse fan, no nothing like that. So I'm just looking to do the next thing now, which is I've got some good data on how she runs that way, oil temperatures and stuff. And I'm just looking to do the next thing, which is we want to bring her temperatures down a little bit. So we're going to think of a doghouse cooler. We're going to think of an oil bath air cleaner and any little bits and bobs that you think that need to go with that.
Yes, I think this is an awesome project. Of course, as you mentioned, the benefit of this is to bring some temps down a little bit.
Yep.
It's a larger cooler.
Yeah.
And notably, the air that passes through it is extra air provided by a slightly wider fan.
Yeah.
That does not go on to the number 3 cylinder. So
yes,
we truly are on a mission for good here.
yes, this is a good mission. And actually, I should say I appreciate this a lot because where I am in Canada, we just don't have big opportunities like this. So, yeah, so this is I appreciate got my man on the ground there. He's gonna be my eyes and my legs, and he's gonna go make some deals for me, and then we can see what we can do. With Helen, maybe I'll drop her motor, over the winter because that's something I can do in my garage over the winter. But we're just looking to do the next thing. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. So I am probably going to miss something here, but on our list will, of course, be the doghouse fan shroud.
Yep.
More on that in a moment.
Yep.
I think you also mentioned you wanted an oil bath air cleaner.
Yep.
I think we're going to be able to do that.
Awesome.
But with this whole changeover, there's some additional pieces. So there's the ducting that comes out of the back, as you well know, out of the fan housing. So there's 2 pieces there, a triangular piece and a not triangular piece.
Yep.
Some other geometric shape. And that's the one that pokes through the firewall. So we got to find a firewall with a hole in it.
That's right. Yeah.
So 71 on or whatever it is.
Right.
We need an oil cooler adapter. So far, that is the one that I think is going to be tough to find, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Those are usually everywhere.
Huh.
I usually, to find a Hoover bit, which we also need, the little bracket goes on the back. I usually find those attached to oil coolers and adapters.
Right.
And I bought the whole assembly just to get the
Hoover bit. Yeah. Right.
So, every swap meet is a little different. They'll always surprise you.
For
Something that was worth nothing last time is unobtainium this time.
Yeah, you can't predict it.
So we're going to do our best.
All right.
Let me see. Do you probably want to use a new oil cooler? It's a little risky to go. We'll probably find a used one, but you don't know what's in it, right?
I figure the same thing. If we're gonna try and improve things, let's not start on let's start on a good foot. So we'll probably get, like you said, a new oil cooler at the very least, and clean her out, and that's the best bet right there, I think.
There you go, bringing logic into this.
Yeah.
All right, let me turn around here. It's the swap meet behind me.
Got it.
This is Grant Diggers. He's over there in the hat, and he has a partner swapping with him that I was actually able to scope out the centerpiece of this a little bit earlier. So
awesome.
Full disclosure, we've already found some stuff.
Well,
let's go take a look at it.
I think that's a smart thing to do. You get a little worried if you're only starting your swap meeting on the second day. Good stuff might be gone, so that was a smart thing to do.
Indeed. Yeah, I actually made this deal a little bit earlier today.
Awesome.
On the second day.
Cool.
Oh, is that? No, doesn't look right.
No.
Something about that doesn't look right to me. I just dumped the phone. Did you see that?
I sure did.
I don't know why I did it, but my gimbal just went nuts.
There it goes again. It's going again.
All right. We are going to abort the gimbal, folks. We're live.
All right.
So what I was looking at here.
Yeah.
Was the sorry?
Are those the firewall pieces?
They are, but something doesn't look right about them. There should be some little tabs on the bottom of them.
And a little.
I'm missing something here.
It's got to have like an exit port too for your fan. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't recognize that. I don't know anything about Mr. Grant Diggers. Where can people find you if they on the Samba? Okay, if you need parts. 71 single is Grant's handle. He's got some Porsche parts here, folks.
Wow, nice.
All right, sorry for the chaos. I think I've got the gimbal out of the equation now.
Got it.
We're probably going to hand it off to someone. But okay.
All right.
I get distracted like this, folks. I was on my way over to look at the stuff we already bought. And I'm like, maybe we can find something else.
Yep.
All right, so here's the stuff that's been stashed for us.
Oh man, does
Does
that
this
look
look
good?
like the right one?
That looks like the right
Get
one
it into
right
the light
there.
here.
Yeah.
It's in beautiful shape.
Man, that looks good.
You got to be careful with these because they are oil bath air cleaners, and they probably have oil in them.
Yes.
So
Imagine
you can
that.
dump this in your shoe.
Yeah, imagine that.
Real fast.
Well, that looks real good. That's one of the things that I've been looking for a little while. I mean, not super hard. I've been looking just because I've been just wanting to get Helen on the road, so we've just kind of had our priorities a little bit different.
Sure.
But now that she's sitting for the winter, I figure, well, now's a good time to try and start finding some of these what I'm going to call upgrades for longevity of her engine and cooling and all that sort of stuff. So this is fantastic. I love it. And it does. It looks like it's in fantastic shape.
Look at that. You said it's brand new inside.
Yeah, that sure
So
is.
here's our oil fill down here. Like put a little oil in there. Super efficient because it doesn't ever clog, right?
Yeah.
As it loads up with stuff.
Right.
It doesn't get in the way like.
I think I lost you there, Brent, for a minute. Oh. So I think maybe I've lost Brent just for a minute. I don't know if I'm still on the live stream or not, but if I am, I can just keep talking because that's what I've been doing all week. But we're maybe having a little bit of technical issues just due to all the people that are there that might be hogging up the bandwidth. But we'll just give Brent a minute and see if he can pop back on, and we'll see if we can keep going. We did talk about this maybe being a possibility, that this may be a challenge with all the people there, but why don't we just give them just a minute here and see what we can do. Looks like we got a few people watching. Maybe you can get in the comments if you want to ask some questions or anything like that. I don't even know if you guys can hear me still, but yeah, if you guys want to get in the comments and maybe ask some questions. And host is left. That's a bad signal. We'll see if he pops back on or not. I'll give you just a second. But yeah. Oh.
Appreciate it.
There he is.
Hey,
there.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay. Oh, my Molly has been crazy. So I think that was on my end.
I think it might have been. Yeah. But that's all right. I just kept talking, and because that's what I've been doing all week, is just talking. So I think we're okay.
Hey, we got the stream alive?
What's that?
Perfect.
Yep.
But yeah, that's cool that it kept the stream alive. Like we'd be on 2 different connections, right?
Yeah, I think I saw that you popped out for a minute, but then I was still here. I don't know if the people were still listening or anything, but anyways, it looks like we're back and we're good. So
okay, let's carry on. Another buddy. All right.
All right.
So there's one other thing to take a look at here.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, look at that.
An OEM fan trap you want
Absolutely. Yeah. That looks fantastic. Yeah, I think we lost him again. Yeah, this might be over quicker than we think if we can't get him. And that's the challenge, guys, is that we're trying to do this among so many, a lot of interference that's happening. I think he tried to do this last year, and he kind of came into the same problem. So we might have to stop this before we really get going into it, which is a shame because I really want to see all the, all the swap meet stuff and everything. So we'll just wait for another minute and see if we want to keep going or not. But yeah. Hi to everybody watching. You're probably looking for Brent. He's here somewhere. Well, Brent,
What can we do?
what can we do? I don't know, man.
So, all right, I was in the same spot when it died again.
Ah, dang, yeah.
Did you see me flip over the fan housing though?
No, I don't think I don't think I saw you flip it over, but I did see the fan housing. So what was on the back of the fan housing that you were going to show me?
Flaps.
Flaps.
That
Yes.
fan housing has the thermostat flaps included.
Perfect.
Now this is a little controversial and whatever,
Yes,
but
yeah.
I'm a believer. I'm pretty sure you are as well. So it comes with the flaps and the crossbar linkage.
Ooh.
It may even have the spring.
Man, that's a pretty good setup there. Yeah, I'm running a thermostat on mine. I'm with you on that. I think that if it was designed to do it, then that's the way it should. That's the way it should probably work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to start a controversy here, but here's the idea in summary.
Yes.
For anyone wondering, a lot of people take out the flaps because it's an extra handful of steps and there's fears of them staying closed. And okay, all right. But they're there to warm the engine up faster. These things are loose when they're cold, and they need to warm as fast as possible to minimize wear. That's what they're there for. So
yeah,
wherever you fall in that argument, you're welcome to it. But I think they're a good idea. So I'm glad that this housing has a set.
Yeah, that's perfect. I actually hadn't thought about that. So I'm glad you found that, because I'm definitely running a thermostat, and I'm definitely in that train of thought that you've got as well. So that's perfect.
Very cool. Yeah. Some people will reference the fact that it's like down here, it's hot.
Yeah.
And so you don't need thermostats, but we're conflating human temperatures with engine temperatures.
They're not the same.
Big difference.
Man, they are not the same. Yeah.
If this place is hot at 20 degrees hotter than the central United States or something, there's a much bigger difference to what engines experience. So
yeah, that's a huge discrepancy. Yeah, definitely.
I recognize and respect the argument, but I don't subscribe to it.
Yep. As we're allowed to do, we're allowed to pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm sure you're aware, if we can find a thermostat with the bracket and the little rod that goes up.
I've got a thermostat with the rod and the bracket. Well, I've got all that. So I just figured those are pieces that I actually already have, and I'm running it already on my engine. That should just convert over, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Check it off the list.
Yeah, check it off the list.
I think there's no difference between early shrouds and later shrouds in that respect. If someone's watching and knows better, let us know.
Yeah.
The flaps are wider, and I think you're going to need a wider fan.
Yes.
For this housing.
Yes,
so
definitely.
We can find that would be good.
Ah, for sure.
Here's another air filter. This one.
Oh, look at that.
And I guess that allows more flow.
Yeah, that would make sense. I think we're losing you again, Brent. It's every time he goes to look at a piece of I don't know, some Volkswagen stuff. Every time he goes down to look at some of that stuff, we lose him. I don't get it. So when he's flipping his camera around, maybe that's it. I don't know. But maybe this won't work so good. For those of you who are just joining and watching, so yeah, Brent is here. He's just having a little bit of technical difficulties where he's at. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Annie. I have Annie's VW over on Instagram. And I'm up in Canada, so I don't get opportunities to go to swap meets like this very often. And so Brent and I just had the idea that maybe we'd do a little fun little swap meet walk around, and he'd maybe pick up a few things that I'm looking at and that I need, and so yeah, that's kind of the idea of the live stream. But maybe this is going to be too difficult with the technical issues that we're having. So just be patient for a minute. We'll get Brent back on here, and we'll see how we want to proceed. But yeah, I'm not actually in Canada right now. I'm just in Las Vegas. Just got done going to the SEMA show, which was really cool and lots of fun. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So if anybody in the comments has got any questions or anything like that, happy to answer them. We'll just wait for Brent to pop back on, but I have a feeling that this might be a short live stream. Yeah. Hope the weather's good in Florida.